Hello everyone, and welcome to another video for our series of videos in which we are discussing about the prestigious scholarships all around the world. So in one of our previous videos we have discussed about the Hong Kong Fellowship Program. So this is going to be our second video related to the scholarships, and in today's video I am going to let you know about all the details from A to Z about the scholarship which is offered by University of New South Wales, Sydney, Australia. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the scholarship which is provided by University of New South Wales, and we will discuss about the requirements, due dates of scholarship, how to apply for the scholarship, what are the requirements of the scholarship, and how to find a professor or approach a relevant supervisor. So we are going to discuss all those things step by step. So I think most of you guys know about the name of this university, University of New South Wales. It is considered to be one of the top universities in Australia and in world too. It is among top 50 universities in world, and I think first or second in Australia. So, and the scholarship amount is also huge. So it is going to be a very helpful and interesting video. So let's start. The first and most important thing while applying for any scholarship is that you must know about the university, right? And then after that you need to find out your relevant supervisor before applying, before submitting your application to the respective university. So let's start with the first thing. So this is the main page of home page of University of New South Wales. So in today's video I am actually going to focus mostly on the civil engineering field, as I am a civil engineering student. So recently I have applied for my PhD in University of New South Wales. So I am going to share all the steps and procedure which I followed while submitting my application for my PhD in civil engineering. So the first thing I did was that I looked into the dates. Let me show you the dates. First and the important thing is the dates of submission. Let me first find it out. Okay, application deadlines. So University of New South Wales actually announces their admissions 3 times in a year. The first release is during November, and second release is during March, and then in June. So you can apply for this scholarship or admission in University of New South Wales 3 times in a year. So for November release, the closing date is 30th September, midnight Australian time. Okay. If you ran out of this date, it's okay. You can apply in the next session, which is going to be open in March. Okay, and the closing date will be 27th of January, midnight Australian time. Similarly, the third opening will be in June. So, and 5th May will be the last date. So these are important dates you need to remember before applying for the scholarship. So if you are looking to apply right now, still you have 10 to 12 days to apply for this scholarship, as the closing date is 30th of September, midnight. So in the coming few more steps I will discuss about the requirements and everything. If you can complete all those documents before 30th September, you can apply in this November release. Otherwise you can wait few months more and you can apply in March too. So these are some important dates. So this next thing you need to do is, let me show you how to apply. These are the steps which are given by University of New South Wales on their website. So you need to follow these steps. So they are saying that the first important thing is they determine your eligibility. Either you are eligible or not. You need to look into all the eligibility or requirements. If you are fulfilling all the requirements, then you can go to the second step. The second step is the most important step, that is to find out a relevant supervisor and prepare your research description or research proposal. What this means? This means that you need to first find a relevant supervisor for your PhD or master's. So how can we find a supervisor? As we are applying for University of New South Wales, right? And let's say I'm looking for a PhD position in civil and environmental engineering department. So I will open the Google and I will write Faculty of Civil Engineering in University of New South Wales, right? Let me open this first link. It will take me to the home page of Engineering Department of Civil, School of Civil and Environmental Engineering. Here you can find various steps. You need to do some homework and find out where you can have the faculty members. Let me check out in the About Us. In About Us, there is academic staff, right, and professional staff. So let me look into this academic staff. When I open this, I'll find out professors of civil and environmental engineering in University of New South Wales. So there are a lot of professors, right? So the next thing you need to do is that open the profiles of each professor and look into their research area. Okay, if any of the professor have similar research interests as yours, then you can copy the email of that professor and send him an email, and repeat this with few more professors. Not only send a single email to one professor, you can send email to as more as possible, right? That is going to make the possibility of getting a positive response probability will increase. So the important thing is that you need to find out the relevant professor. There are, I think, around 137 results, right? So that means that there are over 100 professors in this list. So you need to look into the profiles of all these professors and find out at least 5 to 6 professors relevant to your research area and send them email. Once you got a positive response, the professor will, he or she will ask you to apply online for the admissions, right? So this is the first step, to approach a professor and get a positive response. After getting a positive response, you need to go to the website of University of New South Wales and register yourself, make an account, and then starting to fill out the your profile. Okay, so the third step is to prepare your documentations. So preparing the documentations, there are different requirements of documentation depending upon which school you are applying for. Most of the documents are similar, but there are maybe 1 or 2 documents may be different from one another depending upon the school or the college which you are applying. Like if you are applying for the business school, either you are applying for engineering or law or justice, medical and health, faculty of science. So there are tons of different departments where you can apply and you can avail the scholarship of University of New South Wales. So once you open the relevant school, then you will find out the requirement of the documents which you need to prepare before creating an account online for registration. And the next step is English translation of your documents. If any of your documents are not in English, if any of your documents are in any other language other than English, then you need to translate those documents from a relevant authority and after converting them into English language, you need to submit them online. So this is an important point you need to know. And the fifth step is you need to check out the English language requirements of University of New South Wales. So I think the English language requirement depends. If you are from English speaking country, then I think there is no need to submit an English language test. Other than that, if your previous degrees, like your master's program, if the your medium of instructions are in English, and if your degree is being completed not late than 2 years, then I think they are going to give you a waiver, and you are not supposed to submit an IELTS or TOEFL scores. So you need to go through the requirements. If you are eligible for any sort of waiver, then you can apply for the waiver too. Otherwise, you need to submit an English score of IELTS. For IELTS, I think they need overall 6.5 bands and 6 bands in each listening, speaking, reading and writing. So this is English requirement. So after preparing all these documents and finding a supervisor, you need to submit an application. Okay. So then to submit an application, you need to go to the website and register yourself. After registration, you need to submit your application. There are 4 to 5 steps. In first step, you need to submit your personal details and then your educational qualifications, your experiences, either field experience or academic experiences, and then they will ask you for your details of publication if there are any, and then you need to submit the soft form of required documents. So I think there are 10 documents you need to submit. They include the transcripts of your academics, proof of degree, and English proficiency certificates, and then proof of, I think if any supervisor has accepted you, you need to provide a proof. There is another thing, and then a financial declaration. If you are applying for scholarship, then I think there is no need to submit financial declaration form. And there are a few more documents. After you create an account and log in to the home page of application, then step by step you will find all these things. And the next step is, after fulfilling all requirements, you need to just click on the submit application, and you will get an email that you have successfully submitted your application. And after that, obviously the committee of the scholarship will assess your portfolio and documents, and then after that they will either send you an offer for PhD or either they will reject your application. But there are more chances for the acceptance of your scholarship if supervisor has already liked your profile and he or she is wishing to accept you as a PhD student in their lab. So that is going to be a huge plus point if you already have contact with your relevant supervisor. Then after that, obviously visa application system and then traveling to Australia. So these are the steps you need to follow. These are English language requirements. Okay, these are all. You can appear in IELTS or TOEFL, PTE. This is Pearson test of English, C1 Advanced Cambridge or C2 Proficiency Cambridge. These are 7 different tests you can appear in, whichever is easy for you. So they have their own requirements. if you are appearing in IELTS exam, then if you are applying for the School of Arts, Design and Architecture, then for undergraduates they need overall 6.5 and minimum 6 in each subject. For postgraduate, this is the requirement, and for postgraduate research they need 7 and 6 in each, 7 overall. So these are different requirements depending upon the school you are applying for. For engineering, where I applied, they need 6.5 overall in undergraduate, 6.5 overall in postgraduate academics, and for research 6.5 overall and minimum 6 in each subset. In each subset means in listening, speaking, reading and writing you need to get minimum of 6 bands in IELTS. And similarly, law and justice, medicine and health, science, and these are all requirements depending upon the school you are applying for. So these are English requirements. I think this is helpful for you guys. So after watching this video, if you are applying for the scholarship in University of New South Wales, after that if you are facing any sort of issue in any step while applying for the scholarship in University of New South Wales, you can ask me. I'll try to help you out. So for international students, there are various research scholarships offered by University of New South Wales. The scholarship which I applied for is known as a research training program. This scholarship is offered by Australian government and its value is around 29,800 per annum as per the rates of 2023, and it includes tuition fee and student health covers. And this scholarship is provided to the PhD students for 3.5 years. If you are a master student, you will get this scholarship for 2 years, right? And there are other scholarships too which are offered by University of New South Wales. The second one is the University International Postgraduate Award, and the third one is tuition fee scholarship plus a research stipend. So between these 3 scholarships, the best one is the research training program scholarship because it includes your student health covers too, right? Other than that, these 2 scholarships also includes the same amount as per the rates of 2023. They also include the tuition fee too, but these 2 scholarships lack the health insurance of students. I think that's it. If you face any sort of problem while submitting your application or filling your application form, you can ask me. I'm going to help you for sure. So before applying for the scholarship, as I told you already, that the first thing you need to do is you need to check out the dates, deadlines, and then the second thing is that you need to approach a professor, find out a relevant professor in the relevant department, and then after getting a positive response, prepare your documents and then go and look for the English proficiency requirements if you are fulfilling that or not. If you need to appear in the IELTS exam, you should go for it, register yourself and appear in the IELTS exam and try to get the required bands. And then after preparing all those things, go to the website homepage of the University of New South Wales and register yourself and submit a new application and fill out all the details one by one. So that's it. I think you will find this video helpful, and in next videos we will try to find out some more scholarships and I will share the details. So there are tons of scholarships out there. Singly in Australia there are lots of scholarships. Most of the universities offer their own scholarships, like University of Melbourne, University of Queensland, and there are a lot of other scholarships too. So one by one we will try to cover all those scholarships. So today's video was just related to the scholarships offered by University of New South Wales, Sydney. So another important thing is that for School of Engineering and Environmental School of Civil and Environmental Engineering, University of New South Wales is considered as the first ranked university in Australia according to the QS World University Rankings, and according to the academic ranking of world universities also says that University of New South Wales is first in Australia, and it is among the top 10 universities in the world when it comes to civil engineering according to the academic rankings of world universities. So I think this is going to be something special if you got admission in this university. So all the best wishes for those who are looking for the scholarship in this university. So I think that's it. So other than that, if you find any sort of problem, you can ask me. I'll try to help you out. Thank you so much. See you guys in next video with some more scholarships around the world. Maybe in next video we will try to cover the max scholarship in Japan, or maybe DART scholarship in Germany. So see you guys in next video. Till then, goodbye.